sport of cycling is currently enjoying a massive revival nationwide and is now widely regarded as one of Britain's fastest growing recreations. And cycle racing is one of our most spectacular, most colourful and physically demanding of sports. On a weekend, early in May, Cairngorm Cycling Club promoted a programme of cycle racing in the Spey Valley, featuring three aspects of this most varied of sports. Firstly, a gruelling hill climb from the base of the valley up the ski road to the snow-covered slopes of the Cairngorm ski resort. Secondly, a Criterium or short circuit race around the 0.8 of a mile circular road of the Aviemore centre. Good road surfaces, wide sweeping bends and good visibility make this an ideal racing circuit for riders and spectators alike. And visitors and bike fans had ample opportunity to see all the action and to appreciate at first hand just how fast, how tough and skillful mass start cycle racing can be. The third event in the programme took place early on Sunday morning. This was a place-to-place time trial with riders racing alone against the clock over a 33-mile circular course taking in Grantown and Spey, Coylumbridge Bridge, Aviemore and Nethy Bridge. Points were awarded to the top 10 finishers in each stage, and these counted towards the award of a winner's sash for the best placed rider overall after the three events. Six riders representing cycling clubs from all over Scotland signed on at the Stakis Coylumbridge Resort Hotel for the first event in the series, the Mountain Time Trial. Starting in the grounds of the hotel, the route follows a busy ski road and climbs steadily up through the ancient Rothiemurch's forest, past Lochmorlich to Glenmore. In Glenmore the route steepens considerably as it climbs up out of the tree line to reach the snow line and the finish at the ski resort car park. In the car park of the Woodshed Bar, riders go through the ritual preparations before the start. Meanwhile, first man off today, young Robert Mackenzie from Cairngorm Cycling Club gets some last-minute advice from clubmate Eddie Laverty. Riders are timed out at 1 minute intervals. A countdown completed. The aim is to get the bike moving, settle into a steady rhythm, and pace himself to save something to sting the tail in that 1 and 4 climb near the top of the hill. first short, sharp climb at Altna Caber forces some riders out of the saddle, while others have already settled down into a smooth rhythm on the flatter section along past Loch Morlich. Already the field is closing up, with faster seated riders closing the gap on the slower earlier starters. At the foot of the climb, John Graham of the Royal Albert CC has already caught Robert Mackenzie. Though Robert seems rather reluctant to let him get away. Everyone is toughing at this point. Though you wouldn't believe it to see Hugh McLennan from Forres ride up that long 1 and 4 climb with an energy that belies his veteran status. Behind Huey, local rider Eddie Lafferty finds out that going up Cairngorm every day to work in a bus is pure training for racing up it. While most have the good grace to make it look hard, others will make it look all too easy. Ivor Reid even manages it all with a punctured front wheel. With the steepest part of the hill behind him, back into the saddle, change up a gear, and back into that smooth rhythm again. Patches of snow hint at the end is in sight. Enough encouragement to make a special effort and to squeeze the last few ounces of strength out of those weary legs. Some have nearly made it to the finish by now, while down below there there's still others with a long, long way to go yet. Most are content simply to reach the line, but there'll always be one or two with enough strength to manage a special sprint at the end. And after all that effort, the best thing is knowing that you have a smashing freewheel back down again. First place in the mountain time trial went to Graham Barclay of Greenock Road Club in 28 minutes 20 seconds. Just 10 seconds behind him was Andrew Davis of GS Medina, followed by Tom Anderson and Stephen McNeil. First junior home was Dave Johnson of the Royal Albert CC in 29 minutes 05 seconds. That same day, riders assembled in the Aviemore Centre for the 5th annual Aviemore Criterium, sponsored by Aviemore Holiday Promotions.
A dummy start now, fellas. A dummy start. Second race in the Cairngorm Cycling Club Promotions Spey Valley Cycle Racing Weekend. We've brought a little bit of glamour into the proceedings, and we've got the British Women's Downhill Ski Champion, Miss Ingrid Grant from Aviemore, who is posing for photographs with the sash that the winner will be presented with after the last race in Grantown and Spey. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, off we go! The start of the 5th Aviemore Criterium, sponsored by Aviemore Holiday Promotions.
The Criterium is due to last for 1 hour plus 5 laps. Riders who puncture, crash, or have had mechanical problems may take a lap out and then rejoin at the back of the bunch next time around. By lap 2, rider number 31 Billy Gunn from Forest CC is already having problems, but with the bunch lapping at just under 2 minutes, he'll have plenty of time to get sorted out before they appear again. There is a lap prize of £5 on offer every 15 minutes during the race. This incentive produces a burst of activity in the bunch, and the first man to appear in the lead, number 44, Andrew Davis of GS Medina, gets away to add to his winnings of this afternoon. That in the bag, he's quite content to sit up and wait for the bunch to regroup behind him. Meanwhile, around the back of the course, oil in the circuit has caused a crash, and next time around several riders decide to call it a day. In the confusion of the crash, strongman Ian McKinley of the City of Edinburgh club takes his chance and makes a bid for glory. He manages to stay out on his own for 2 laps until the bunch organise a chase behind to bring him back. With McKinley back in the bunch, £5 richer, it's time for someone else to have a go. This time it's Andrew Matheson of Musselburgh Roads, trying to put some distance between him and the bunch. Norman Skeen GS of course has other ideas and reacts quickly to bring the bunch back up again. Only 19 riders are now left in the race out of the original field of 60, and the winner could be just about any one of those. The high average speed of the bunch tends to discourage lone breakaways. But Robert Cowie of Aberdeen has a go. And is soon caught. But the breakaway most likely to succeed comes from that man Matheson again, who manages to hang on out in his own for 5 laps. With Matheson caught and everyone safely back in the bunch, it looks as though we're all set for a bunch sprint finish.
Go on, Stakis. Go on, Dave.
First place in the Criterium goes to Alistair Ogg of Glenmarnock Wheelers. In second place again is Andrew Davis. Graham Barclay is in third place, and with his win earlier on today is now ahead in general classification. Fourth is David Smith of Johnston Wheelers. The town of Grantown in Spey, at the north end of the valley, was the starting point for the place-to-place time trial, sponsored by local firm McKellar Engineering Limited. The 33-mile route took riders out through Dulnian Bridge, then alongside the Spey to the village of Aviemore, at Aviemore, just about the halfway mark, they crossed the Spey again, up through Coylumbridge, and then swung along the back road, which took them through Nethy Bridge, back to Grantown on Spey again. Not for nothing has the time trial been called a race of truth. Time trialing is the ultimate test of a rider's ability, setting man and machine against the clock without the interference held for hindrance of other riders. Starting at 1 minute intervals from Grantown's town square, riders set out on the undulating road to Aviemore. Good time trialing technique demands concentration. A moment's inattention leads to time lost which cannot be made up. Willie Sutty doesn't want to go any further than necessary and hugs the white line to take the shortest way round the bend. Graham Barclay, ahead overall up to now, pushes hard up past the Coylumbridge Hotel. A place in the first three today will guarantee him a win on general classification. The bridge over the Nethy is an important landmark. It tells the riders that they have completed 30 miles and have only 3 to go. Robert Cowie, number 47 of Aberdeen Whalers, while he's out of contention for the main prize, looks set to take the team award with clubmates George Findlater and John Webster, so he's pushing hard for the finish. you want to look over the result?
Oh, the grand race.
Winner of the place-to-place time trial was Graham Barclay of Greenock Road Club, his second win of the weekend, and a new course record of 1 hour, 21 minutes, 37 seconds. In second place, 1 minute down, was the consistent Andrew Davis, taking his third second place of the weekend, while in third place was Stephen McNeil of Glenmarnock Wheelers.
Of the place-to-place time trial, Graham Barclay, Greenock Road Club, 1:21:37. Of the overall prize, this system that we had of points to determine the winner of the 3 events over the weekend.
The overall winner of the Spey Valley Racing weekend was Graham Barclay, who earned 30 points following his 2 wins and won third place. In second place overall was Andrew Davis, who earned 27 points from 3 second places, and in third place Stephen McNeil.